It's kind of funny.
Darksiders.
Actually, since Grilla's here and all, and me and Grilla like to play a good chunk of the racing games, you'd be interested in maybe joining us at some point? Like, you know, me and Grilla play games like, you know, Grip or whatever, or Gas Guzzlers. Like, we've always been looking for somebody else to play Gas Guzzlers because me and Grilla, you know, just the two of us played the shit out of it. And you said you had the game, as example.
Yeah, I've played it a while ago. I guess maybe not tonight, but in the future. Like, I mean, Grip I still have Grip. Yeah, I still have Grip installed. So that's definitely a yes. I mean, I like Grip, so yeah. Gas Guzzler, I don't know, maybe I will install it.
How about Hotshot Racing?
I don't have it.
Get it.
It's on my wish list, I wait for a sale.
Support the devs, man. Get it.
Yeah,
No, to be honest, I'd rather not support these lazy developers buying it on full price. Well, nah, but the thing is just like, don't get me wrong, the game is very very fun online when you play that race or explode mode, or drive or explode, or what it's called. But the thing is just that like there's very little cars. Like there's 8 characters, and each character has 8 cars, which sure sounds like a lot, so to say. But a fair amount of the vehicles are pretty useless stats-wise. I don't think those vehicles have some stats, and there's just some vehicles which are not as good as others. And then also we only have we have 4 different locations, and each location has like 4 tracks, which means like a total of 16 tracks, which is not a lot.
Have you you do have
yeah, but you haven't installed it at the moment.
it's uninstalled for me too, but it's a game I actually love playing. I'd be down to play it, it's been a while. And I have access to all the DLC, you don't have them, so you can play on all the tracks.
Well, would you be interested, Grilla, since you also have Redout?
Redout? Yeah, sure, but I gotta install it again.
Yeah, same for me, I've installed it, uninstalled it a while ago. But it's one of the game I've made my first online friends on. Actually, the number 1 on this game was a close friend of mine. It's a friend I grinded Rocket League with. That guy is insanely good on this game. He has all the world records. Yeah, and that's why I've played once with him. You know, Kill, how you racing game and stuff, and you have like a whole application. But then the community around it is it's so fun to play with people, especially since unlike Whiteout, it focuses on racing but I really good, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Redout, I'll be down to play it again. It's been a while. I've not played this game since April 2019.
Played it for a while.
That's the last time I played it, but
It's where be Redout.
That's funny because today marks the exact date I've last played this game 2 years ago.
I played last on 7th June 2018. Install.
I will
Do you install it now?
No, not tonight. I'm still playing for
Yeah, I'm just installing it now.
It's not that big, so it should not be too...
6.5 gigabytes.
Honestly, I really wish Crash Team Racing would be on PC.
Yeah, I'm so upset that it's not on PC.
But then again, I'm also upset because it comes to PC, I'm not going to have the content that was on the console, like some of the cosmetics and characters. Because I swear to God, if it comes on PC and I cannot get my file right away.
I mean, what I would expect if they would release it on PC, then I would expect that they probably either release it with all the content right away. Like, sure, on PC we won't have those grand concrete things then, but therefore we can just buy everything in like that, you know, pit stop thing, so to say, for the gold. Either that or they just, you know, redo the whole GP thing on PC. One of those two options, I would assume.
Until I get Spyro, I'll play Dingo Dial, but you know.
Yeah.
At least they better have the engine feature in it at the beginning. The fact you can pick any engine stats you want for any game.
Which one do you always go for?
I was a speed player.
Same.
I mean, I've learned on the original game.
Creating. Take your time.
So speed. I mean, drift is also meta. Like drift
As
and
you wish. This
speed are like the
will be
meta
fun for both of us.
engine. I mean, to be fair, the
As you
other three are
wish.
useless.
Yeah.
Do you have Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed?
No.
It's really good too. It's the only like Sonic game that's actually good. But to be fair, it's also not very. It says Sonic and All-Star Racing, but it's mostly Sega Racing.
Well, let me see here on my Steam list which racing games I have. I have Absolute Drift, Art of Rally.
Well, I basically told you all the games I have. That's it.
Well, I just mentioned them anyway, but then Burn of Paradise, of course, the Ultimate Box, all the Camera-Get games, because I'm a freaking Camera-Get nut job. Well, no, Cluster Truck isn't a racing game.
Mania doesn't count.
I got Dirt Rally,
What
Dirt
would you
Showdown,
ask of this
Distance.
humble
Yeah, I have Distance too. I don't consider like a traditional racing game, more like a platforming game with racing elements.
Well, you can still play multiplayer though, like me and Grilla did. But, well,
I do have Distance, yeah.
Well, maybe you can play that so together at some point.
I guess so. It's been a while too. But so I have Burnout Paradise, but it's the old one that's not available anymore.
The Ultimate Box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too. I mean, on Steam I got the Ultimate Box, but on Origin I got, what's it called, the remaster.
Yeah. I doubt you can still play it.
Yeah, no, like when they released the remaster of Burnout Paradise, they basically took down the online servers of the original, but therefore again, it's still the online servers working with the remaster.
To be fair, it was good, but I still prefer the old like Burnout 3 is the best. I still have it on my emulator.
Yeah, 2, 3 and Revenge are definitely the best ones.
Well, I have the F1 2019 and F1 2020 games, but
Oh, I'm not the F1 guy, so...
yeah, I play them in arcade mode in the sense that I don't play the simulation one.
Well, I got all the flat-out games. Well, except for 4. I got Forza Horizon 4, but I can't play that because I have Windows 7. I got Fuel, a really old one.
I have Forza Horizon 2, like Forza Horizon 4, but I haven't installed it, and yeah, it's 80 gigs. I have
Gas Guzzlers.
Horizon Chase Turbo. Do you have this one?
No. But the Horizon Chase Turbo, as far as I know, doesn't have a multiplayer mode anyway. Like online at least, it doesn't use split screen.
Yeah.
Gas Guzzlers, yeah, I got Grid 2, Grip Combat Racing.
I have
Hot
Pacer.
Shot Racing.
Pacer I would never recommend, it's shit.
Yeah, it's
It was called Formula Fusion, it was like, oh, it's made by the Wipeout devs, but said Wipeout devs were the visual devs, not the racing devs. So it has a game, but it doesn't have a game. Jeez, I really don't like this game.
Well, I got Inertial Drift as well, still haven't installed, which actually has an online mode, so to say. Well, Insane 2, but that one doesn't have multiplayer.
You know the Riptide GP games, which are like jet ski racing games?
Yeah, I know of them.
You have them?
No, I don't have them, but I know of them.
They're fun, they're like simple. I don't know if they have multiplayer.
Oh yeah, post-apocalyptic mayhem. A Guerrilla, like whenever the game goes on sale again, what's it called? We definitely gotta get and then we can play. Because like me and Guerrilla, I freaking love post-apocalyptic mayhem. It's one of my highest, well, one of the games with the highest hour count on my Steam. And what's it called? And like me and Gorilla tried to play it, but it didn't work on Gorilla because it doesn't have like a Windows. Like the game is older, so it doesn't really run well on Windows 10. But I found a fix where basically just disable that that full screen desktop composition or whatever it's called, and then it like automatically or like the game just works. And like yeah, me and Gorilla definitely gonna play it at some point. They're gonna destroy us. And maybe you can join too if you're interested, but yeah.
Could be. Have you ever played F-Zero GX?
Yeah.
That's a... Do you have it?
No.
It's like very small. You play like F-Zero GX. That's available. I know he has multiplayer. And I know some of the Red Out players are also flexing. What else do they have? Trackmania, I guess, I mean, Trackmania, I like, but I don't like at the same time. I have a complicated relationship towards Trackmania.
Yeah, I did used to like Trackmania, but not anymore. Renegade ups, yeah, we got fun with that.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Which way some found it. I used to play Rocket League, but then Epic Games came along, and then I was like, no, Rocket League.
You can still play it through Steam, but yeah, you have to link your account, but it doesn't open the Epic mode. But to be fair, Rocket League is a game I have a hard time playing anymore. I have one tap. I have so I have the Stephen Racer in my wish list, but I know it's bad, so I'm probably never going to buy it. I have what's it called? Inertial Drift. I don't know how good it is.
Well, it's a fun little game, so say if you like drifting or the initial D anime or whatever, that's literally initial D the game, you could say. Like, one thing that I really like about the game is that you use both sticks to control the car. Basically, you use the left stick to steer, so to say, and the right stick you use to, like, angle the vehicle, so to say. Like, the tighter you want to make the drift, the further you push the stick, so to say, if that makes sense.
Channel, but it's like coming soon, but like games and racing, and I'm curious to see how it's going to work.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Basically, you have to race, but you have to capture tracked portions. It looks interesting.
I'm surprised that you don't have Wreckfest.
I don't actually, yeah.
Wreckfest is good, I'm sure you would have fun with that. If you like racing and crashing at the same time. I know I do.
I know a game of my childhood was Destruction Derby 2.
That was a good one as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Grilla, we definitely also gotta play thingy. What's it called?
What is this game called? Thingy.
Well, you remember Road Redemption?
Yeah.
You know, the whole like Road Rash or whatever, but this is like that, made by the indie devs, where you like fight on the bikes now with like, weapons and guns and shit like that, and you try to make it full levels. Like that has a multiplayer mode as well, we should play it sometime. Well, yeah, whenever it's on sale, not at the moment, but like both Road Redemption and Post-Apocalyptic Mayhem, when those are on sale, snatch them up.
What would you have?
Okay, I want to do
will be
that.
fun
I'm
for
waiting
both of us.
for the next year, but
As you wish. Farewell
yeah.
for now.
You have finished downloading Battle.
Oh, it's fast.
Well, I mean, it's only 6 gigabytes, so... Very perfect moment.
Lust army of the undead's everlasting. Busy.
So I want to try to catch this one.
Alright.
Now I can't wait to find out.
That was sarcasm? Mistress?
so you know what it's all about.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see.
And it's shite. Yes.
Yeah. I prefer streaming over Twitch because I know Discord can be quite unreliable quality-wise.
I'm watching. Random building. No, not watching.
So just to practice very quickly to show you.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, basically with the vehicles, all the vehicles have like their own like driving and drifting style, so to say. So you have like a really big selection of vehicles to like choose from, so to say, and see which one you like the most. So some are obviously a lot more, well, harder to drive than others, and yeah.
I like the visuals like that.
Oh yeah, definitely, it's very pleasing to the eye.
Must die.
So let me take the easy one to start.
No, this is really not an initial D reference there.
I know, right? Alright, basically, as I said, like with the left stick you steer left and right, so to say, as usual. And then with the right stick you control how the vehicle goes. I like this, so to say. Like, yeah, you can control the angle and all and just throw it around the way you'd like to. Okay, gotta get used to this again. But you can even just drift on straights like that, you can drift in the opposite direction because why the hell not?
Okay, I see.
And yeah.
Do you get like boost or anything from drifting?
Oh, nah, it's literally just making it around the corners as quick as possible with those drifts.
Also, okay, you conserve like momentum or anything.
Yeah. I mean, there's different race modes also, like obviously, of course there's like style battles, so to say, where you obviously want to drift as much as possible to get like points up. There's practice where you just practice, there's races, there's time trails, there's endurance things where you race for a really long time, etc, etc, etc. And yeah.
Looks pretty fun.
Change vehicle. I'll show you a few different vehicles because so you know what it's like about.
Hey.
I think that one was super easy, wasn't it? That's like the beginner vehicle, but yeah. As you see, you just go it around the way you'd like to. And then yeah, like on the bottom you see like the drift angle. The further the red bar is up, the further it means like you're getting like slowed down, if that makes sense. Or was it the yellow bar? I think it was the yellow one maybe, I don't know, but yeah. So you can basically, based on those things, you can make sure that you drift like, you know, with as little, I don't know, speed loss as possible, yeah. In order to like make the wins and so to say. And yeah. Gosh, I didn't meant to. Oh no, I meant. Okay. Yeah, let me show you a more difficult vehicle then. Let's see, which one was one which I had a really hard time with. This one, the fucking HP dragon. I just don't know how to drive this thing. Like, I think the game wants you to accelerate really hard, then get off the gas and hit the. How do you do that again? Well, let me try. Because you see, like, steering with the stick here, it does barely anything on this one. It doesn't, you know, do it as hard as on the others. So you gotta, let's see.
You have to drift, okay.
I gotta let go of the gas on this one, that's how it was. I mean, obviously the drifting won't look like the most realistic, so to say. But it's not about, you know, the realism, it's about, you know, the gameplay enjoyment, so to say.
Yeah, I prefer that. I'm not like a big simulation fan.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason my favorite racing series is like.
Yeah. Yeah, as you see, you can do some well, silly drifts now.
Yeah, that's like.
You just quick changes with those things. I know you can like, yeah, kind of like this. God. Yeah, like I've played the game for a little bit and tried out all the vehicles, but there's just some vehicles which not even I fucking can't control because. Let's see. Yeah, several tracks have like off-road sections where this thing comes in handle. Usually normal races, that thing is not too good, but whenever a game has like those off-road shortcuts, you basically use that thing for. This one's probably my favorite to drive. It's a bit tricky at first, but like, give it a second. Where's the other one? This one is a pure grip vehicle. Like if you wanna just, you know, play the game without, like, if you wanna play a game all about drifting without the drifting aspect, you take that thing. Is it the Raptor which goes all super fast? Or am I crazy? Yeah, the Raptor, I think it was at least, is all about speed, so to say, like straight line speed, but therefore in the corners you can't drift it really, or like you can drift it, but it comes to like a fucking crawl. Let me take it real quick.
Goody.
If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I played the
For
game.
both of us. As you wish. Farewell for now.
Oh god, the speed. Yeah, that's how you do it. One grip. Shit. Yeah, some cars are definitely easier to drive than ours. But the cool thing is, like, all the vehicles stay competitive if you know how to drive them. Like, even like this thing as example, like even if you have troubles with the corners because it had such a high acceleration and top speed, you just, you know, catch up against those in the longer straights.
Yeah.
That's something I really enjoy in the game. Oh. Yeah, you can't try to reverse it. Yeah, this was the reverse. Physics, hell yeah. That's how it works. Anyway, here, let me show you my favorite. Like a more difficult track as well. Let's see if we can still drive my favorite. Oh, let's make a race against another one. Should wipe them, swipe next right, and then we drive against.
No, big is the best.
Yeah, let's see my close. I guess not every race is That's good.
Is that the ship Usil
Time to
sent us
race.
for?
Guess I better get ready then. Yeah, you better, bitch. Alright, let's see. Yeah, basically, if I remember correctly, with this vehicle, you basically never want to get out of the drift fully, because like staying in the drift allows you to corner a lot harder. Like even when you drive along the straight, like I see, like yeah, when I use it on the straight, you see how the vehicle barely turns. Like it has like no handling at all, really. Well, whenever it comes up on the stream, of course. So yeah, you wanna basically always stay in the drift, so to say, in order to make those turns when you get into them. In order to, well, stay on the road and fuck, I'm screwing up. Again, I said if you ever play the game, if then yeah, the game introduces you to other vehicles anyway, and then yeah, you can, you know, basically seek out the one that's for you, so to say.
What would you ask?
But this one was just my favorite. Like I've been doing most consistent with this one because it was like both speed and
Take your time.
or like it was so quick and had like once you got into a drift, like good cornering abilities. But yeah.
As you wish. As you wish. Please take your time.
Shut up, Seth. Also, because it's one of the a little bit more harder tracks because you see how tight the road is. God. Not play the game for a few months and you're automatically completely out of the groove. I fucking suck ass.
Yeah, that's muscle memory for you.
What do you need?
Was there a
Aiming to
drift
lay
one?
down a mighty hurt? Some of my best work.
Shit.
Anything
Like basically, even when your vehicle is doing a drift pointing to the left or the right side, or like let's say it's pointing to the right side, but you can still take turns to the left, so to say, like depending on the vehicle and how hard you know the angle is, so to say.
Yeah, it's like yeah, okay.
Interesting.
What's the
Plenty of
final
you.
line from the Cars movie? You want to turn right, turn left.
Yeah.
Greedy. Please take your time.
God. Keep messing up. Well, it was better, didn't touch any walls, but lost a lot of speed.
That's nice. Oh, but it had the wrong trait. Yeah, no, sorry, I just got the one that was nice, but no. Really?
Please.
I'm trying to catch a specific.
For a quest.
Not for quest, just for me, because it's a good one.
Okay.
To have. I mean, I do intend on completing the idea, like the Pokédex, but it's called the Tempedia. I do intend on completing it, in the sense having at least one of each. Even though I released like all the folder and my inventory to have like the captured icon next to everyone.
Yeah. Messing up here. I'm just trying to figure out how I drove the car before, like more smooth McGroove, so say, but
Are you serious?
Because we're here.
No. In fact, your shrieking clearly acts as a lullaby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Destroy that.
Sarcasm.
Which of you is worse? I want.
just to pick a city track. I'm gonna do a city thing real quick to show you like the star speed thing of like that the raptor. I remember when I like when me and Grilla brought up played this together and I introduced the raptor to, or like told him to use the raptor sauce, and he just massive trouble using it. So let's take the purple for 0. You know what? Skip the AI rap as well. Let's see what they do with it. Think you can compete against this much raw power? Yes, because you have the exact same car, bitch. Oh, by the way, there's no collision. You drive straight for the other vehicle. Yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, you see that. Oh well. Alright, bitch, let me face into you. Oh shit. Oh god. Yeah, he's having troubles too. Better than that, much better. You crashing in the same old shut up. Guy. Too much angle. Like again, that's always a sort of way of mastering a car, but oh holy shit, mastering this one.
The opening.
Oh god. Yeah, physics, hell yeah. That's how cars work.
One could have changed
Oh, God.
since our last encounter.
What the?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so I need to hit the brakes. If I just let go of the gas, the vehicle is gonna fully turn around. Let's see, okay. Oh, okay, I see. So I can't fully hit the stick, and otherwise it's just gonna fully turn around. Let's see. Oh, yep, yes. Yeah, I think I should have it down now, maybe. Let's see. Oh, no, never mind. Forgot what I said.
Not a particularly lusty location,
Got
is
that.
it?
Have you learned nothing? Appearances can be
God, I used to be
deceiving.
so much better.
Besides, lust never appears as
What an
expected.
embarrassment.
What exactly did you mean by that?
It was
The
better,
notion
yes,
of sin
don't touch
is
the wall.
one thing, the concept
shit.
of lust is something else entirely. Especially humanity's
Not so easy, is it?
concept of
Yes?
lust.
Fuck your
I
car.
see. As in, a lust for...
I'm fucking
You
27
may.
seconds behind.
The humans have quite the imagination. Lust is everything to everyone. That's what makes lust dangerous.
Too dangerous, mistress?
No such thing.
Keep it steady. No, yes, no, almost, shit. Almost was good and then messed it up. Shit. How's the quality, by the way? Is Twitch butchering it?
No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I just don't have any sound.
Really?
Can you
Yep,
guess
there's no
what
sound.
I lust
Check
after
real quick.
in this broken world?
But
What
it's free
is
on
left
my
to
end.
want?
Checking if it's
Power.
Chrome that's muted.
I always
Oh
thought
no,
you were
never
the
mind.
smart
The
one.
game, not
Pity.
the game, like
To what do I owe this distinct
OBS
After all,
reset my audio
to be
settings.
visited by a fabled
But it should
horseman?
hopefully work now. Let's see.
I have but one purpose here.
Yeah, I have audio now.
Must we engage in violence? You already have my respect.
I have no interest in your respect, just your head.
Getting a little bit better at controlling this thing, but not
Come
much.
now, Fury. I am no barbarian like the others. No, we need not meet as enemies a second time.
Tell it to the Charred Council.
That was impressive. I'm
They
30
aren't
seconds
here.
behind bits.
So instead, I tell you, Queen of the Horsemen, powerful, armed with the flame hollow, a crossblade, your
Those
favorite.
really tight turns really
I
throw me
am
off with
above
this
your
guy.
distraction,
I just can't do him.
Lust.
Really? The truth is often distracting when one lives a lie. You speak as though we are natural
I'll make around
enemies.
this without hitting anything.
Why must this be so? I know my
And I
role
messed it up
in the
again.
universe. I
Just at the
wonder
end.
if you've
Like, yeah,
ever
once the
stopped
turn becomes really
questioning
tight, I
yours.
just can't handle it. At least not
You
with
are
this
a
car.
horseman. But why did you make that choice? And if so, was there some reasoning behind it?
Shut up and fight!
You don't even know why you fight, do you? Do you fight for your brothers? Oh, of course not. Your antagonism towards them is well known. Do you seek to achieve some sort of balance? Oh, you never believed in the greater good until it suited you. No.
Come on, don't hit. Never mind. Legit, I was about to say don't hit the wall. I just did do a U-turn into it.
A lust
know a
for
single game
power
where
and
hitting a wall is a good
privilege and protection from the Nephilim's inevitable fall. Ultimately, that makes us allies, doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
Stand down, Fury.
Death. What are you, all of you, doing here?
Are we not four horsemen?
I
united?
lost. Bummer.
We are here to confirm that the mission is complete.
The mission.
The other sins have been destroyed by my hand. Death worked to free war and clear his name. More importantly, we have exposed
see,
a
it looks-
great conspiracy.
And I'm having
What
really bad luck
conspiracy?
catching the time I want. I got
Heaven
it
and
twice,
hell
but
working
twice it
in
was
secret
the wrong
consort.
trait.
To bring about the apocalypse
Because I'm
earlier
trying
than
to catch the
anyone would wish
Yeti one.
for.
The Charred
Whereas
Council
I
has
have
dispatched
shown you.
us together.
But he has like one
to
extremely
wreak
good
havoc on
trait
both
and
sides.
one very...
Balance will be
trait.
restored. The wicked will be punished.
I'm not intending to do PvP, I'm just intending to do like a working build.
We are to unseat the rulers
Yeah.
of both sides. And in honor of your unwavering loyalty to
That
the
thing
cause,
sounds like a...
the council
Formula
has
E
decreed
car.
that you will
Alright,
lead the
but as you
horsemen.
see, like I'm trying to drift, but this thing doesn't want to. This is like the
Will
anti-drift
usher
guy
in
if
a
you
new
basically want to have a
age
normal
on
race.
Earth.
Oh,
course.
slight drift.
Finally, everything makes some sort of divine sense.
It does?
Mistress,
it
is this
doesn't
not
want to
everything you wanted? Finally come to you.
Set aside the past, sister. Today, we live in service to you.
I mean, this thing is fast, so you
I
can get
will
around
be
the
done.
thingy pretty quick, but yeah, it's like... Where's the fun if you don't drift in the game, which is all about drifting, you know?
Real! What?
Oh,
Just get off the
it was
gas.
worth a shot.
You think you know me so well.
Is it not what you want most? The power to lead in the manner you see fit.
Oh, wait, it actually...
What
wait, how
was
did
an
I initiate that
illusion could
fighter
soon
drift?
be reality. If you set
retarded?
aside the wants of others and focus on yourself. Ultimately, it is your choice to make. So choose.
Not much.
You
Kill is
should
showing
not
me a game,
make
and
them
you're very low volume-wise.
It's micro... Negan.
Even if I do fall, you will always wonder, what is? Save yourself that torture and join me now.
Yep. Pokemon. It's better Pokemon.
Don't let Liquid hear that he's a Pokemon after all.
You won't accept my generosity, but you dally with angels. I'm offended.
You missed the shit on tie effect gathering we had earlier.
Yeah, we just shared our feelings on Rex. Especially the recent Fallout memes and that and that.
Nothing over there.
Let fall the blades of heaven!
An archangel.
Guess not, yeah.
Oh, you seal, you flatter.
I'll see you dead, Lust, never to rise again!
No.
Well, I mean, Xerxes was here, and like Xerxes was like, you know, kind of pouring his heart out, so to say. That like Typhek has been giving him a really hard
Now,
time.
why
now
would
and
he
then.
do that? When he knows a deal with you isn't half as appealing as a deal with me.
What's he done now? Is he hassling about
Don't
death?
listen. I can return your sweet
I mean, nothing,
like
nothing new recently, so it's just the same old stuff, you know, which
terrible
Typhek keeps on borrowing, like
And
Xerxes with.
Won't it be glorious when you march back to the gates of heaven with your numbers restored?
The same stuff. Like, you know, the whole rent shit or whatever he's owing him, and then, like, you know, still tickling him and giving the nipple twisters and all, and, you know, the whole.
Truth, Archangel, you see.
Well, yeah, among so a lot of things.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
But yeah. And like, yeah, like it's been mentally draining, Xerxes and all, but, you know, Typhek is just, you know, not giving it a rest, so to say.
Our deal.
Let's say, to be simple, that Xerxes needed to vent, and that's what
Won't
happened.
this be fun?
Yeah.
Oh, not for me, I haven't heard before.
Yeah. But I hope
Oh,
that made it
wow,
well.
you are a
Even if I
fucking
do
cheater
fall,
game. Fuck
You
off.
always watch.
Ew.
Means to fight
Save
like
yourself.
anyone else yourself.
Okay.
Always holding away for others. A puppet. Join me, and let's pull the strings together.
How high you rise, you will never see into heaven!
Oh, the things we could do together. If only you weren't so damn stubborn.
Fuck off.
No, I had enough of this quality. Let's go back to someone else. I'm gonna advance the story a bit. I'll do the catching later.
Breaking stabilizes it and ends the drift? Fucking game. Okay, you got a lot of the gas. Tricky one.
Oh, the things we could do together. If only you weren't so damn stubborn. Slaving away for others. A puppet. Join me, and let's pull the strings.
Sleep with.
Oh my god! Fucking
My hand! The Seventh Legion will fly again!
That girl has been especially
Slaving away for others. A puppet. Join me, and let's pull the strings together.
fucking not!
choice but to end you, girl!
That one you're in right now.
That's good.
Oh, it feels nice, doesn't it?
Nah, I grilled it play Apex earlier all, and yeah.
And then he died a lot.
I know actually won.
Yeah.
Why, did you want to play?
No, I'm too tired.
Oh, okay. Go to sleep.
Well, you could have joined in 3 hours ago, Liquid.
Well, I was watching something.
Porn.
No porn last time.
There's the off-right guy there.
Fast down, you selfish girl! I do not want to kill you!
The AI will obviously steer off the shortcuts, unless maybe they don't in the normal race, but I'm pretty sure they will.
Stand with me, and it's all you.
They're going to this. Wait, this one.
But some sins must be left unpunished.
Fuck.
My interruption.
The story is this.
Who gave you the power to raise the dead?
Ugly cool. He was so
The one
ugly
constant
that
in the
everyone
universe.
died.
Those
The
who
end.
possess the most power
fuck you too.
inevitably crave
Are you sure that's not your story, Liquid?
lust
No,
is
it's not.
everlasting. As
I haven't
for
done anything to
No,
you today.
I was
What
merely
was
a
that?
pawn, a feeling you know all too well. Fury,
best
the
defense
angels
is
who
offense.
killed your steed.
No.
Pawns as well.
Then who? Tell me!
The players in that game will reveal themselves in time. What if I reveal something even more valuable? Spare me,
Just don't feel
and
like
I'll give
losing
up the
people
location
today,
of my
jeez.
fellow sin. Envy.
You'd find it.
And why would you do that?
What reason would I have to protect that sniveling coward? She has never experienced frontline combat. She has
But
never
after was inertial
experienced
drift,
the
basically.
horrors of
Nifty little
war.
game if you were like,
She
you know,
is the
drifting a
most
lot.
pathetic of us.
I can give it a
Get me
try
to
when
the
it gets
edge of
on sale.
haven,
I,
and what you
there's a
want
ton
will
of
be
games
yours.
on my wishlist that I'm waiting for sale.
Attractive. Oh,
Understandable. But that has like also, you know, online, so if you want to complete it.
But I'm tired of your kind underestimating my intelligence. I'll find the rest of the sins by myself.
Yeah. Also, I'm just doing 2 ways combat. I'm just not doing it.
That's fair enough.
I think the fact I'm having so much fun on Tam it's because it's
At
so
your
much
core,
more
you were
relaxed.
just an endless
compared
void that could never
other
be
games.
filled. How disappointing.
Titty full.
to- Oh yeah.
Well, let's see if you enjoy Redout then, so instead all high-speed paced.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Finish
I
it.
read out. I still
I am ready.
know it now. It's going to be fun. It's the muscle memory from 2 years ago.
I think not.
I remember like a few tracks, a
Lust's
few like
call to power is
turbo boost,
intoxicating.
patterns
Even more
from
so
some
when one
tracks
is
on the
fueled
bubble.
by
It's
grief.
gonna be fun.
Usil's transgression can
One
be
thing which I really liked about
forgiven.
Red was the boss
Once.
tracks. Like basically, you know, all of the
I
tracks
have a
combined
better
into one.
understanding of what's
I fucking
happened
love
to
that.
the Earth and
You
what's
could
at
do like
stake
an
because of
endurance
it.
run
You're
where
of
you
no use
do
to me.
a boss lap with I don't know how many laps you
If we
said,
are
but
to
it's like a super
survive,
long
all
race.
of us, alliances must be made.
Because like a boss track is
An
already like
alliance
5 minutes a lap.
With him?
So,
I don't know what to
yeah,
say.
Red Alert is
Say
fun,
that
it
you'll
also
return the
has a
favor.
good, like,
I may soon need it.
sensation of speed, I guess.
My word may hold no weight.
Yeah.
When like
But
you
my
use a
life is
turbo
yours,
boost
Fury.
onto a speed pad,
If I learn
you
of
get
any
the
plotting
big
against you,
whoosh
I
effect.
will relay the information.
They added quite a lot of
I just witnessed
DLC
mercy
tracks here.
shown to a filthy
I do have all of them,
angel.
so you don't have to.
Just as soon have your head on a
So
pike.
when
Are
one
you
player
or are you not
has
a watcher?
the DLC,
Because you should know better.
even if you don't have
This
them, you can
quest
play
we're on
them.
is about balance.
Yeah,
in the
no.
world
Like I have
and
the
within
Neptune
me, it
DLC
seems.
pack and like
Lust
those
showed me what I
what's
could
an extra
become.
vehicle class called? I
is
think
not what I
wasn't it like
want.
some Russian vehicles they had
Yeah,
added?
And what
the-
do you want to
I forgot the name, but yeah. The Buran?
I think
Baran? I don't remember.
That's what I'm here to find out.
Slide.
Yeah, Buran.
Yeah.
And what ship did you always take?
I had two main actually. The Sula, which was the like pod racer looking vehicle, and the Japanese one I forgot the name of, which had insane energy regen.
With each new
The
challenge, you show more depth.
Nobunaga,
you
like
want?
just some rockets.
Both you and I
Yeah.
are painfully aware of
This
the
one.
endless parade history inflicts
I
upon
used the
us.
both of them,
Creatures
and
so
sometimes I
pathetically
would use
focused
the
on one
basic
single
one, the
purpose.
ESA,
But
I
these
think.
creatures are, ironically, completely devoid of meaning.
Make your point, Lord
Conqueror.
of
I
Horrors.
really like
It's just
try to like the
surprising.
Conqueror ships because I fucking love the way they look like, but they just
Refreshing
fly
to
so
see
shit.
something headed in the
The
opposite
meme that
direction.
this ship is a
You
brick
are
of wood.
coming into a greater awareness of the flaws that kept you in chains.
Flaws?
Shall I list them?
No, thank you. I've seen enough recently to know they are many.
Which is exactly why I give you this. And by holding it, the raw power of Force itself is
It vibrates in my hand. I don't understand.
when the time comes, you will know when and how to use it.
No, not yet!
Greetings.
I could get very used to this level of power.
I'll play one of my real quick to get it back into the groove.
Greeting. This will be fun
you can
for
stream
both
it to
of
me
us.
if you want.
As you wish.
Well, probably won't look so good because it's such a fast-paced game that, yeah. I can try, but yeah. It's probably not gonna look very good.
That's fine.
Ah.
Where's OBS? Red out.